gathering information, asking the right question, the stories you need to know, the events you want to know about, telling the stories that matter. Made for Haskell students, by Haskell students. This is Haskell News. Hi, I'm Darren Sunnigal, and this is Haskell News. The Miss Haskell and HaskellBrave contestants showed their skills to the students at the talent show. Here's Rusty Anglin with the story.
As the year winds to a close, a few students are thinking about more than finals. Alicia Patterson and Rhonda DeLuna are running for Miss Haskell, and Steve Larby Jr. is running for HaskellBrave. On April 15th, the Miss Haskell and HaskellBrave talent show let the candidates showcase what they have to offer students. For the modern talent, Rhonda DeLuna showed off her beading skills and told of her emotional journey of how she started beading. Alicia Patterson stressed the importance of resources through a short presentation.
And it's something for you to be self-sufficient, and like I said before, creating your own success by that self-sufficiency.
Steve Larby Jr. gave the crowd a drumming performance. For their traditional talents, Rhonda performed a basket dance with two other girls. Alicia did a presentation over the basketball team who were forced to take off their CN, which is a traditional Navajo bun.
And their Scholastic Association, one of the refs made a calling that the CN that the girls were wearing posed a safety issue. And that safety issue came from the girls could get their hands tangled in the strings that are following.
Steve Larby Jr. shared a prayer song about the Red Road. Lastly, the three contestants did an interview portion where they answered a question picked randomly from a bowl. Rhonda was asked about the use of Native Americans as team mascots, to which she replied,
"Well, I believe it's alright for us to use it because we are Native American, right? But I don't know, I think that they're discriminating us sometimes because when other people dress up like us, that's not how we are."
Steve was asked what year Haskell transitioned from a junior college to a university. After a hearty laugh from the audience, he answered,
"I know they became a junior college in 1970. I don't know."
Alicia was asked about her opinions on the Keystone XL pipeline. She answered saying,
My views and opinions of the Keystone Pipeline are the pipeline shouldn't be there, mainly because it disrupts the environment. And
Alicia sat down with me to talk about why she wants to be Miss Haskell. Here she is explaining her positions.
It's like, I want to be a teacher. I want everybody to know all the resources, and taking those resources and using it for their own success. I keep repeating that because we are Haskell. We are students at Haskell, and the mission here is to build the leadership capacity and be an institution of excellence, and that includes each student's success. So me running for Miss Haskell, I work in a library, and I know a lot of resources, and letting those students know about them and use it to their advantage is just like one of the big things that I want them to take away from it, because I will be a teacher and I will want all my students to succeed and be successful. And it sounds really redundant, but that's what I'm passionate about, and having other people, including my peers, be successful, like that's just going to make everything great.
Rhonda and Steve were not available for interview. Good luck to all the contestants. This is Rusty Anglin reporting for Haskell News.
Shayna Lombard caught up with students to see how their first year at Haskell went.
Students come to Haskell from near and far. I enjoyed my first year of college here, and I just wanted to see what other students had to say.
The environment surrounded by other Native Americans, I've never really experienced that before, and I like it because I've met natives from everywhere, from every walk of life, and they can tell me things that I didn't know before.
Pretty laid back, they're pretty easy. The teachers are fairly nice, I guess, easygoing.
The staff, I like that all the teachers are there to help you. If you don't know what you're doing or you need help in your class, they're there to help you, give you extra support. And also I like that the tutoring center is always open to help you. So
I get to experience pretty much a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, getting to spend time with a bunch of new people and get to learn about their cultural heritage and as well learn about mine, because I didn't really grow up knowing much about it. And
what I like about Haskell is you make new friends, and it's a different experience from Alaska. The comparison from the tribes from Alaska.
I look forward to coming back next semester and meeting new students who get to share these same experiences. Reporting for Haskell News, my name is Shayna Lombard.
Shea Varilla brought the boxing championship home to Haskell. Here's Tyler Jones with the story.
Meet Shai LeBeau. She's a mother, boxer, and a full-time student here at Haskell. LeBeau has gone from a boxing unknown to a champion.
When I first came in, I couldn't even throw a punch right. From then to now, I have progressed a lot, but to be able to compete at a championship level, like the nationals that I went and competed at, those are different ones that you have to fight to get to a certain division to be able to fight for a championship level.
That is so cool to see a Native American, get to compete in that capacity. Last year she won the championship. She brought home the belt, back to the club, which was really cool. This year she fell a little short, and she did amazing though. Looking at the fight, my own opinion, she won the fight, but it's the way it goes sometimes with the judging.
Her hard work has paid off, and her family has been right there by her side.
My son, he's definitely always 100% behind me. In all my fights I've ever had, all the ones that are recorded, he's the cameraman. And every time he's, move your head, you hear him just yelling at me. He does, he critiques me, and it is so funny because he's 10 years old and he talks like he's the coach. My fiance, he's actually been my corner man in a couple of my fights.
LeBeau has taken a never-give-up mentality to all aspects of her life, including boxing.
And to me, can't isn't in my vocabulary or my dictionary, because you can always do anything you put your mind to, anything, which I have showed myself time and time again when it comes to boxing, family, and school, work, anything. I showed myself that if I can push past it, nothing's going to stop me.
I'm Tyler Jones for Haskell News.
Worried about your body's health? STDs and HIV are still a rising problem on college campuses. Here's Rachel Whiteside with the story.
Recently in the news, college campuses have become a breeding ground for sexually transmitted diseases and HIV. Here are some students' opinions on the topic.
STDs are around campuses that I feel like everyone should know and have the right to know about practicing safe sex and anything that has the ability to be passed around.
Half of the 20 million new sexually transmitted diseases diagnosed are between the ages of 15 and 24.
Diseases aren't a fun thing to talk about amongst each other, but it is necessary for other students to know. If someone has something, it's always safe to alert your partner.
These diseases can be passed through any contact between the genitals of one person and the genitals, mouth, anus, or eyes of another. For more information on STDs or HIV, please visit the cdc.gov STD prevention site.
What are students doing over the summer break? Here's Chelsea Jenkins with more.
Spring semester is coming to an end, and everyone is making plans for what to do over break. Summer break is the perfect opportunity to get a summer job, get an internship, or even just go home and binge watch Netflix and take a well-deserved break from college. Here are some students' plans for the summer.
Going to summer school and hopefully get a job. That's really it. It's about all my summer plans.
I'm going to babysit my 3 siblings, get a job probably at, what is it called? Some coffee place.
My summer plans? So far, I'm just going to DC for about a month and a half. And then after that, it's just kind of iffy and rocky. Yeah, that's all I know.
Taking summer school this semester.
Yeah, you excited for it?
Not in particular. I want to keep working, and I'm going to come back next semester.
My summer plans are to attend summer school, and after summer school, go back home and
just, work for my tribe and what I usually do. And we have like a summer program, so I just work under them. Pretty much just work and wait until next semester starts.
And these are just a few of students' plans for summer break. Whatever you plan to do, I hope everyone stays safe and has a great summer. This is Chelsea Jenkins reporting for Haskell News.
The Thunderbird Theatre is hard to work on their next production of Wood Bones. Here's my story. The Thunderbird Theatres are hard to work at their next production of Wood Bones.
My name is Aluna Gullickson, and I am playing 121. At the beginning of the play, 121 is lost. She's confused, and she's experienced things that most people would never remember or would try to forget. And she's found herself trapped in those memories, as she is also physically trapped in the house. And I think the most important part of 121's transformation is that it shows you that you don't have to live in the past. Maybe with the help of others and a lot of spiritual goals, maybe, you can move forward.
Diane Reiner, the director of Thunderbirds, explains the significance and the difficulties of the performance.
Characters. That's the most exciting part. When I see the actors...
Extra, read all about it.
Become real. When it's a real story with real people, and that it starts happening in the moment, in the now, and they really own it.
I'm Darren Sunnigel. There has been an issue with Native American mascots throughout the country. Haskell faces a similar issue with its mascot. Here's Terrence Littlejohn with more on the story.
The Native American mascot issue has made its way to Haskell Indian Nations University. Here are two Haskell students with different opinions on the topic. Here's Caroline Wiseman with her opinion.
I don't mind it. It is what it is. However, it would be cool if it was changed. That way it represented a more multicultural aspect of the school, since there are so many tribes, especially since there are so many tribes who don't use a headdress like that or anything. Also with controversies with using Native American mascots, if we want them to stop, we should stop too.
Melissa Bahi had a different perspective.
I think for the context of this university, it's a good representation of what Native Americans have gone through and some of the tribes represented here. When I see the Haskell Fighting Indian logo, I see a spirit inside myself of resilience, of determination, and what also this university stands for, and what it has stood for 131 years. It's gone through its ups and downs, but the heritage and the culture and the curriculum and the determination to survive beautifully is here, and it continues to be a presence.
Dr. Wildcat, a professor here at Haskell Indian Nations University, gave us more of an insight on the issue.
Well, it's complex. I mean, I think we're at a point now to where there would be, it's generational. When I first came, there was a discussion probably in the early 90s. It was probably right around 1992, the year of the quincentennial, the 500-year anniversary of Cristobal Colon getting lost in the Caribbean islands. And there was a discussion there because we had a group of students who said, we don't want to be called Indians. We'd rather have a different name for our teams. And at that time, that was probably not the majority opinion, and the biggest objection, not surprisingly, came from our alumni. And a lot of the alumni took the following position. They said that, we were here when it wasn't cool to be a native or a tribal person. If I had to choose one general name for all of us, I'd say, well, we're indigenous peoples, plural. And so that's a discussion, see, that's really happened since in the last 30 years. And I think where we're at now, I think that probably Haskell is ready for a discussion about that you know, the kind of stereotypical logo we have, you know, the Plains Indian, the headdress, and even the notion that we ought to be identified as Indian. So I think it's a different generation. They're experiencing different things. And so I would say that what we need to do is we need to start a serious discussion on campus about if it's time for a change, you know, maybe it is. Let's have that discussion and see how we might move forward.
Thank you for watching Haskell News. Now the following clips are bloopers and outtakes. Please enjoy.
Alright, so you can say...
Superhero pose.
You guys should Vogue. What? Do Vogue.
Vogue? Okay. There you go, you're doing it.
Alright. Alright.
I don't think I can do that seriously for a long time.
Alright.
I'm Rusty, not Rachel.
Oh, my
Yeah, I'm Shayna, not Rachel.
Boy, I got that black coffee on.
She's not even here today.
Well, who's on your mind? Oh, shout out to those who's not here. Rachel, Howard.
Love you, Mom. Love you, baby sister.
I love Haskell. Haskell, my life. Tyler. I'm not gonna say his name, but his initials is Tyler.
Hi, I'm Darren Sunnigal, and you're watching Haskell TV. Worried about your body's health? STDs and HIV are a rising problem here on campus. Here's Rachel Whiteside with the story. You have a little bump in your genitals? It may not be razor burn.
Everybody, say one person.
I would like to bring a round for this opportunity to sit behind the desk while the awesome age she's gonna give me for this class.
Thanks, students, for letting us interview you.
Yeah.
Thank you to the students who didn't let us interview you. You guys are fine. Thanks, Mr. Wilder, for teaching us things. Thanks, Mr. Wilder, for always having an entertaining class.
Thank you, Ms. Lovato, for the opportunity to contribute to journalism and teaching us the way. And thank you to everybody who has helped us interview us and make us what this is now. I should have thought that. Hi, I'm Darren Sunnigal, and welcome to Haskell News. Miss Haskell and Haskell Braves are showing their skills at the talent show here at Haskell. Rachel Ironside. From all of us here at Haskell, this is Haskell News signing off.